Hi, I'm Julie Musial, founder of Musial Marketing. Today I'd like to talk to you about social media in America. Currently, 60% of all Americans are using social media. You would think that's really, really good. But the problem with that statistic is 72% of all of the Americans do not have clear goals or a strategy of what they're doing on social media. The key is you need to have a goal, you need to have a strategy. And once you get into social media, you want to realize that getting into it is not just a fling. You have to go in for the long haul. And you need to focus on your business. You want to think about, if you're working on your social media and you've spent an hour, 2 hours and nothing's happening, ask yourself, am I just playing around? Am I having fun? Look at social media as a business. A lot of people also say to me, well, Julie, this guy's got 30,000 Twitter followers. This guy's got 50,000. How do I compete with that? Well, what you want to remember is everybody starts at zero. Go in and communicate, interact. Put the time in up front and it'll pay off just like anything else. And don't oversell. Social media is not like our old school traditional marketing. You need to give. You can sell at some point. Your goal can ultimately be to sell a product, but think about it like dating. If you were going to go out with someone, would you ask them to marry you on the first date? No, you wouldn't. Don't ask a follower to buy something the first time you meet them. You need to engage with them, interact, have conversations, and focus on one social media platform at a time. People get too fragmented. Say, for example, you want to focus on just Twitter. You want to cross-promote to your other social mediums. So say, for example, on Facebook, you might want to say, follow me on Twitter, here's my handle. And make sure you're using tracking tools. With tracking tools, you can see what's working, what are your followers liking, what's the best time of day for my tweets, what's the best time of day for Facebook. So you really want to use those tracking tools. A lot of people tell me they have difficulty thinking about content to use on social media. And what I want you to think about is, what do you talk about when you're at an event with friends and family? What do you talk about when you're at a cocktail party, when you're at a networking function? If you're at a networking function, what do you talk about? Maybe you talk about some industry news, but you also want to be a person. What's happening that's important in your life? Maybe you're a big sports fan. Maybe your team just won. Maybe it was the Super Bowl. Whatever. Be a person and don't just spew facts. Now, when you want to have a strategy and you want to focus, so let's say you're focusing on Twitter. Every day at a certain time, and you can pre-schedule these as well. Say, for example, for Twitter, you want to follow 10 to 15 new people per day. You want to send out 5 strategic @ messages per day to people that are important in your industry. Maybe you want to send out 1 question per day to your followers. And maybe you should send out 3 to 4 tweets per day on articles, tips, advice, things that you find, and retweet as well. Bottom line, you want to have a strategy. You want to be consistent and you want to have a goal. Do it every day. Don't quit. Social media builds upon itself. It builds and it builds and it builds. The first 500 to 1,000 followers are the toughest, but once you have them, it gets a lot easier. I'm Julie Musial, founder of Musial Marketing. We'll see you next time.